I've come to Wynn's Casino in Macau. Now, if you're in Macau, maybe you should come to the casino, but I come to Macau nearly every year for the Grand Prix, and I've never been to the casino here. So it's about time I rocked into the casino, and I'm here today, finally, in the Wynn's Casino. And there's two things I've got to say. First of all, one, this place is huge. It's absolutely enormous. I walked through the main entrance and I kind of stuttered away to the staff. I said, "You've got a supercar exhibition. I want to have a look at it, please." And the staff were really, really helpful and friendly. And the guy took me around and showed me all 4 locations where they got a total of 5 cars. So the first thing to say is a big thank you to Wynn's, because they're super helpful. If I'd have tried to come in here looking for these 5 cars myself, I'd be walking around till next week. And I got a flight back to Bangkok at 11 o'clock tonight. Next thing to say is I apologize. It's just after the race is finished. It's Sunday afternoon here. The Macau Grand Prix is finished. I am dirty, I am sweaty, I've still got my team uniform on, but I saw this was happening. I needed to come down. And in fact, thank you, Thomas Pfizer, for pointing this out to me, because it's worth a trip. Now, the downside is they have actually split their collection into 2 places. They've got half the cars here and half the cars in their other casino, which is up by the airport. And they are, to be honest, the better cars. But I'm going to show you the 5 cars they've got here. And I'm going to start right with this Aston Martin One-77. What a way to start looking at a bunch of amazing, super rare supercars. And the only background I know about this exhibition, it runs for the month, and all these cars came over from America for this exhibition. They flew them all together on one plane. There's about 10 or 12 cars split between the 2 casinos, and they flew them over. That is just completely crazy, and it just shows the casinos are just, they're in a different world completely to us. The scale, the money, what they'll do, no one else will fly over a dozen incredibly rare cars from America for an exhibition. Only the casinos have got that kind of thinking and that kind of scale. So anyway, I'm just going to quickly show you around these 5 cars. Let's look at this, and a big thank you to Wynn's Casino for being so helpful. The Aston Martin One-77 is an incredibly rare car. As from the name, they only built 77 units. This has got a 7.3 litre V12 engine with 750 horsepower. That is incredibly rare, and you can see it has all been custom, bespoke made. It's beautifully done. The white is maybe a little bit blingy, but I think in the backdrop of a casino we can get away with white. But otherwise, that is a little bit of a full-on colour for a car like this. And you can see again the way the Aston Martin signature rear lights are kind of been reinterpreted for that car. And it's got like almost a tiny little spoiler on the back, which I think works really, really well. Gives it that nice sloping, sweeping back end. There's a lot of detail going on in that back end. Big wheels and these chromed off vents. Again, this car is meant to be fast, be crazy powerful, but also a little bit full on. And that looks absolutely full on. This is an amazing car. As you can see, 7.3 litre Aston Martin Cosworth V12, 6-speed semi-automatic gearbox, 0 to 100 in 3.3 seconds. And I don't even know Hong Kong dollars, but that is a crazy, crazy price. Incredibly rare, 77 units, twice as rare as a Pagani, 6 times as rare as a Bugatti Veyron. That is completely and utterly amazing. And here we have it, 750 Newton meters, 354 kilometers an hour top speed. This thing looks out of this world, and it performs out of this world. This has come over again from America for this exhibition. Incredibly rare car. Amazing to find it here. I've just found the second location and we have two amazing cars here. First of all, got a Ford GT, incredibly rare in this part of the world. And as I said before, they've all been flown in. Here there's a 918 Spider. Now you do see one or two of these around Asia, but the GT, unbelievable. This is just ultra rare to find. And as I said, these cars have actually been flown in from America for the exhibition. These two are completely epic, and I mean, look at the scene behind with the pool and the decorated camels and all the plants. Amazing. And there's also a lot of people want to look at these cars. Right, time to find the next location. Next one up is a Gunther Werks Porsche 993. Again, these are incredibly rare cars. This is a company that does a resto mod style build on Porsches, build one-off, really unique interpretations. And you can see from this car, I can't get close, but you can see the wide body and a full carbon body. And they've also put their own interpretation of the ducktail on it, which looks really, really neat as well. The 993 backlights, again, they have put their own style and stamp onto it. And you can see everything on this car is carbon fiber. It's absolutely amazing. It's all polished. There's no paint on it, all polished carbon. And also I like on the front what Gunther Werks do with these cars. They reinterpret the front, and that looks really, really neat. The lip spoiler is in a blue that sticks out from everything else on this car. But you can see the way the lights, the intakes, and it's a lot more modern kind of 997 style in the bottom end there. And again, the lights, everything is really different. These cars are incredibly expensive as well, incredibly unique. And again, this is another car that I don't think they exist in Asia. It's been flown in for this exhibition. That is absolutely amazing, and that is super rare. I should also actually mention the wheels and tires here. I don't know the wheel brand, and I can't get close enough to the car here. The security guard here, he looks pretty fierce with the wire in his neck. I don't upset anyone. You know, it's like in a casino, they don't really want you filming and taking photos. So I'm pretty happy to be here. I don't want to upset anyone, try and get too close. But anyway, the wheel has got a real Porsche style. It's got a really deep dish on it, and you can see it's got Brembos all around and ventilated discs as well. 18-inch rims, and it is sitting really low. The fifth and final car in this exhibition is sitting in the corner off the casino. So I need to be a little bit careful taking photos because they're not that keen on me doing that. Anyway, it's probably the least exciting car. So if I upset any tifosi, sorry about that. But this is a 488 Pista, and this is basically the track, the full-on, full racing experience focused 488. It's an incredible car, 720 horsepower or round about that. An amazing, incredibly fast car. Something pretty special. But on this red, very kind of flowery carpet in black, with this red and white stripe and the lighting behind, it doesn't photograph that well, to be honest, or it doesn't make video that well. So I stick it on the end, but it looks pretty amazing again. I really like all the aero the Ferrari have done on the front end. This is a really car designed to be purposeful, and there's a lot of aero going on. And this shape, which kind of started with a 458, you can see how the aero has built up and the vents on her built up, and again, that spoiler on the rear. This is a car that is meant to be taken on track and you hammer the guts out of it. And you can see the specs here on this 488 Pista. Twin turbo, 3.9 litre V8, 710 horsepower, 7-speed automatic. This car was built in 2019, 0 to 100 in 2.85 seconds. And again, Hong Kong dollars, almost 5 million. This is a pretty incredible car, and there's a little bit of spec on it here as well. 770 Newton meters torque, 350 top speed, revs to 8,000 RPM. This is a serious car. And that's it. Showing you 5 cars, amazing exhibition of cars in a casino in Macau. You wouldn't expect this at all flown over from America, especially for this exhibition. Completely crazy, completely mental, and serious big money. I got a flight coming up. I need to be out of here. So that's it from me, basically. I'm heading home. Macau Grand Prix is over. I just thought I'd nip here and show you these cars.